How is it going, Internet? Welcome back to the Type QQ Gaming channel. We have some more Bullet Soul Infinite Burst. It's been a while, honestly. I mean, at least with the good old burst mode. We were doing some Caravan stuff there for a while. Unfortunately, in the sort of final days of the Caravan challenge that I was kind of working towards, I didn't get as much work in it as I would like. So I think I did kind of end up perishing on the second page of all that. So that's unfortunate, but like I was saying, it's still good to just kind of get in there and do my best. I would have liked at least getting into the sort of like, what is it, the top 15 or whatever it is, or on that first page, top 10 maybe. I would have liked that, but it's not disappointing that I wasn't all the same. Yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes time works against you, that sort of thing. So I didn't really spend as much time on Caravan as I would have liked, especially when we were just coming across some of the extra secrets. What could happen if we missed it just a bit more. But here we are in burst mode. It's been a hell of a long time since we played Infinite Burst as well as burst mode. That it seemed the game was kind of fresh when we first got it as well, and so it's kind of back to being super fresh. And unfortunately, it does kind of cause a short video here. Don't last very long. I mean, we beat our high score, but that's nothing really to jerk off about. Our high score, I think we did maybe 2 or 3 runs, and then jumped right over to Caravan mode. So like, who cares? Still, this game is 1,000 times harder than the first incarnation, mainly because the auto bomb is completely gone, and you really do have just that sort of segmented life bar on the side there in the green, and that's it. You do get your sort of recovery tokens every so often in the stage, but from what I've gathered, they really don't help you a great deal, or help you a great deal. You have to collect like 3 of them, and it's maybe like half of that, half of a chunk of health, like these here, Granted, we're at full health now, but yes, all the same. Sitting on full burst, I think we're waiting for that sort of, waiting for that boss to show up, and then we're gonna hit him right in the head with it. Or at least that's the idea. Yeah, really not letting him shoot with just blowing his weapons right off. Just blowing him, his weapons right off. Just blowing his, there we go. Fatality. And some pretty good bonuses, and it looks like some good ranks on the levels we do complete. I just really do wish that we could get further into the game, and we do pretty well for a while, and then you can kind of definitely see how it quickly turns to shit. And and I'm not too discouraged about it. I'd kind of like, I'd kind of like to have a better showing, even if it is kind of like, first time back sort of thing, or first time with the game. I'd like to last a little bit more than 10 goddamn minutes, But it is what it is. I mean, ultimately the idea is to kind of wean you away from auto bombs and playing defensive, and go on to the offensive, and transforming that sort of auto bomb. I'm gonna beat the game because I can get hit a bazillion times. I only get hit 4 times, but I should place your burst mode in popular areas so you can kind of always pick up coins and stay on burst mode, because you can see as you pick up those sort of bronze coins, your gauge does kind of like stick around. So in essence, if you're always collecting coins, you're gonna have a nice long burst gauge. Nice and long, nice thick, long, veiny burst gauge. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about? You know, but I mean, you can, you know, say that in practice, but or say that in theory, but in practice it's a little different. You know, you can't really regulate all the enemies coming at you at once while you have burst. You know, and the thing is that not a lot of things, you know, or those like little recovery squares, they don't bounce around like other items would. You know, your coins will bounce off of the bottom and start heading upwards. You know, in previous games, your bomb and power pickups will kind of bounce around, you know, for a while until they kind of get, you know, feel the rejection of your cold heart and kind of bounce away, never to be seen again. But yeah, with this one, you know, you get those recovery tokens, and yeah, you got to pick them up then, or they're just gone. Got an achievement for, looks like maybe picking up a bunch of gold coins, but really that might be the only bonus point or positive mark on this run, really. Although I don't think that's particularly true. I think we kind of no-miss the first two levels, which is great, I suppose. You know, it's a now that I've ruined the surprise of this boss. Burst mode, here we go. Wasted a good maybe third of it on being too early, but kind of marking that on, you know, or blaming that on just how unfamiliar I am with this version of the game still. I spent too long with Caravan, and how we didn't die there. How did we not die? How did we not die? That's batshit crazy if there's like that much. Somehow we were in just some sort of weird dead space between bullets there. And it'd be such a shame that we were able to get our sort of, you know, one lucky dodge in a run that was overall pretty garbage. You know, it's like, never again will our guardian angel come down and save us when we have no business being saved. But there we go. Able to rip him apart. And I believe there's a no miss bonus. It should be. Maybe, who knows? After all this time bonus, shield bonus. Oh, maybe we don't care about no misses anymore. Or maybe I didn't. I mean, I'm looking at a full life gauge, but all the same. And sadly, as good as those first two levels were, at least in my skill bracket, tax bracket, what am I saying? At least to me, you know, those levels turned out pretty well. You know, this video is almost over, if you believe it or not. You know, it quickly falls apart, and that's kind of unfortunate. I really want to put a better effort forward. I'm not so sure if it's kind of like I've been playing Caravan mode a bit too much, playing it, you know, and coming across a bit too aggressive. But I don't know if that's really like a problem with this game. I think this game is really kind of like, you know, it really rewards you with being like a damn maniac sometimes. You know, the whole point system is like, you know, how close are you to the top of the level, how close are you to enemies, you know. Just how irresponsible did you play this game, sort of thing. And this should be a pretty decent place to use the break. A lot of enemies, and they should produce a lot of coins. Ran right into a bullet there. That's a kind of the beginning of the end. I would surmise there. You know, knocks us out of break mode, which could have probably lasted until that cool chest there. And who knows what that would have done, you know. I mean, of course, it would have just rained, you know, those sort of bronze coins, but certainly better than what we got out of it by moving around like an idiot. There it is again. And then just starting to really feel the pinch, you know, just kind of like, well, we were playing good, now we're not playing so good. All kind of those purple bastards. And a boss fight, I would say, in the original mode, I really liked facing a lot, but now is serving as kind of like a puzzle. You know, that pattern in particular is proving to be pretty treacherous and just kind of, um, you know, and confounding, I think. But there it is. I think a lot of damages were from these enemies that kind of came off from the side and hit us when we just never saw them or never suspected they would make that move. Very disappointing. I hate just kind of throwing up a 10-minute video like this and saying, oh, it's as good as I did. But yeah, sadly, that's that. That's the end of this video. Feel free to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, do all that stuff, and we'll come back and play some more.